Hello all you rad people and welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Skypark over at Santa's Village just outside Big Bear, California. This is my first time here, but it was an absolute blast. Once again we are joined by Lewis, the Desert Rat MTV, and also we have Brandon back for this episode. Alright guys, so let's get into my first trip here ever to Santa's Village. Yep.
You're not running.
Here goes Sleigh Ride. Phew. One thing I'm excited about is to be able to work on my jumping. I had just come back from riding my dirt bike over at the track a couple weeks ago, and I had really made some progress on that, getting up in the air and landing jumps nicely. So coming back here and being able to put that into practice was really nice. Be on the lookout for that video. George and I went over to Coulee Creek MX and we had a blast. You should see that video here coming up soon. Make sure you hit subscribe so you guys can see when that video comes out, and don't forget to hit that bell so you get a notification via your email so you know when it's actually here. This is my first time to Skypark. This is a blast. With this being my first time ever to Skypark over at Santa's Village, I was trying to take it a little bit easy, as you can see here in the video. I definitely wasn't pushing the envelope very much. Woo-hoo! Damn, you catch some speed! Dead sailor alert incoming in 3, 2, 1. So this is an absolute first. I'm coming down the trail, I hear some buzzing, and next thing you know I have this fly bouncing off my face and almost hitting me in the eye a couple times. And as you can tell, I definitely kind of freaked out a little bit. But you would too. So as much as I love these goggles, I guess that is one downfall to this, is that they're so ventilated up at the top that a fly was able to fly in through the top.
No, I had a fly in my freaking goggles.
I'm
like, what's that buzzing sound?
To be honest. So this was actually our second run on Knotty or Nice, and we decided to try and hit all the side features as much as we could. We definitely missed a few, but this is a really cool trail. With it being called Knotty or Nice, you can go through, you can take the nice and the easy sections, or you can actually take the Knotty, which is the wood features on the sides of the trail.
On a hardtail, it would have sucked.
Hey all you rad people, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. It means a lot to me, and don't forget to hit like on this video.
Oh geez. Damn it, Lewis.
My back tire's still bad.
Ah.
So since Lewis messed this up, I ended up coming over here for a second try. And this is my first time ever doing something like this, and I gotta say, this was really fun. I can't wait to come back and try some more of this stuff. I know there's a lot more that I missed out on.
You!
So Arrow ended up being one of my favorite trails here. There's just so many features packed in on this trail. There's always something to do every like 10 to 15 seconds. It's just never a straight section with nothing to do.
Oh shit!
So this wood feature coming up, I gotta say, is really awkward entrance. Coming
Not
from
enough
Snow
space for
Summit
that.
where they have that big wall ride that's
Oh!
really easy to ride. This one,
break,
the entrance
Lewis.
is just, it's really straight up and down and very head on, I guess you could say.
Oh,
Brandon actually said that he came into this feature with way too much speed and was going with the choice of either sending it to flat or just braking as hard as he could.
no panic brakes. That's how you get hurt.
We're doing 99? We're doing Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh Ride.
Is exactly what I said.
So this is really interesting. I let Lewis ride my bike because he has never ridden a full suspension before. I ended up taking his hardtail all the way down this trail, and it was so much fun.
I got MTV Desert right in front of me here. He's riding my bike. First time on a full squish. I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, I almost in it. Yahoo! Those brakes work really well.
So if you guys hear me breathing extra hard, I had a really hard time adjusting to the altitude this trip. It's been over a year since I've actually been up at this kind of altitude, and my heart rate was just going absolutely nuts this entire trip.
Oh! How was it?
Way higher. Way easier. Really spooky. I was like, same thing I did on that bike, but I was like, oh my lord.
So after coming down Sleigh Ride, we come down Playground, which is a continuation of the trail. And like I said before, my heart rate was going nuts, so you guys can hear me breathing pretty heavily here. I apologize. Hey guys, while we follow Lewis down this trail here, it would mean a lot to me if you guys went over to his channel and subscribed to him. He's at about 56 subscribers right now. Let's see how high we can get him.
That's definitely something to get used to. Weird.
I think he's screwed now for the rest of the day.
It's fucking weird. My legs are all wobbly.
He's gonna get home and he's gonna be like, woman, I need a full squares.
Give me the goddamn credit card right now.
So I was really excited to come in and hit this trail, Neverland Jumpline, but unfortunately, things did not go nearly as to plan. One of my biggest things I had a problem with was the fact that my goggles were so tinted dark that I actually missed the fact that I was hitting some jumps here. And I think what could have really helped me is having some lenses that were more of the contrast color adding kind of lenses, like you see the red mirror and stuff like that. And because of that, I really didn't feel that comfortable on this trail, and I ended up bailing out here thinking that this was a go-around, but unfortunately it actually takes you off this trail completely and puts you back onto Sleigh Ride.
Wait, where am I going?
So as I maneuver back over here onto Sleigh Ride, we realize what happens and we just send it. And fair warning, what you guys are about to hear sounds really painful.
Oh shit!
Brandon ended up going off trail and smashing into a tree here. Unfortunately, this would end Brandon's day because he ended up breaking the brake lever on his bike. So he ended up having to try to get down the trail. We tried to get it fixed, but ended up making it worse. So he's going to have to actually replace the whole brake assembly. All right, guys, so listen carefully here in a minute. You're actually going to hear this kid go off the side of the trail here and fall probably about 3 to 4 feet. Super props to this kid. He ended up getting up and getting on his bike and taking off again.
Oh! You alright? Ride her down!
You good? No. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, to be young again.
Woo! Right?
You just stepped up and you're good.
Just like Gumby. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Back up and going again. That's what it's all about.
After being unsuccessful in trying to get Brandon's brake fixed, we ended up saying we would do, quote unquote, a couple more runs, because you know you never say just one more run. So we ended up going up and we hit Comet for the first time, and I have to say I absolutely loved this trail. And it's funny because it reminds me so much of my home trails, where it's steep, loose, rocky. It was just an absolute blast.
We're on Comet. First time ever here. Let's see how this goes. Steep.
So I made a bit of a mistake here. I actually probably could have done this, and I don't know what my problem was, but I decided to stop and turn back around and take the easier route down.
Oh, I took the harder one.
I totally could have done this, and I really wish I would have.
Stay right. God damn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stay wide.
So as much fun as I had here on Comet, I would have to take this as something to suggest to people, is that I would not do this trail later in the day. It is very enduro style where you have to do quite a bit of climbing still within the trail. And if you're tired, then you may not have as much fun as you normally would if you had fresh legs.
Woo!
Hey guys, what I'm about to do is not something I would recommend. If you're coming up onto a feature, you should stop and take a look at it. But I decided just to send it, and I totally regret it because this is a drop that's not meant to be rolled, and I somehow got out of this without crashing.
Here we go.
And on a side note, looking at this video, it does not look that big, but I swear, when I was there, it looked huge.
I did it. Did you hear my ass hit the tire?
Yeah, I saw it. Don't worry, I fell like 3 times walking down.
It said drop, but it looks rollable.
Yeah, it's rollable.
No.
No?
No, I wouldn't roll it again. It actually wouldn't have been that bad.
If what?
If actually it would have dropped it.
So those of you who have been lucky enough to actually go to Skypark at Santa's Village, what is your thoughts on this place? What do you guys love about this place? Do you like it better than Snow Summit? For me, it's a completely different animal for me.
You good?
The Snow Summit is a very bike park place where the Santa's Village is very natural and it has a lot of single track. You can't compare it in my mind. So with that being said, what do you guys like better? Let me know down in the comments below. Well, all you rad people, this is the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe, hit like on this video. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you rad people have a great night. This is the MTV Rad Dad signing off, and I'll see you next time.